What's up, guys? It's your boy JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS, back with another video to help you make money on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, and many other platforms tonight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we'll be putting out on a daily basis, and check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for either $14.99 or $29.99, you'll find a Patreon link that'll get you instant access to our Discord, where you'll find all the tips, advice, players to tail, tickets to tail, anything and everything you could possibly need to succeed on PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, and many other platforms tonight. So, man, we've just been getting so close with these YouTube tickets, haven't we, guys? Last night, again, huge slate. We had some picks that looked really good, and NBA hit us with the blowouts again. We cashed 3 out of the 4, and then it was Chengun's turn. Who knew the Rockets would absolutely demolish the Lakers the way they did? Didn't see it coming. It's damn near impossible to predict these blowouts. NBA's really starting to get on my last nerve. The blowouts and the bench clearings and all that is really kind of causing me to despise the game that I grew up loving, to my core. So thanks, NBA. Appreciate you. A National Blowout Association, right? What are you going to do? I'm not making excuses. I know that we made the right picks. All the odds were in our favor. Everything was right there. Just blowouts are absolutely destroying a lot of tickets in the NBA right now. That's just the way it goes. Luckily, what we have for you here today is a Thursday night football ticket. They don't clear the benches in football, or at least certainly not in any kind of way, shape, or form like the NBA does. Thank God. Let's see if we can get ourselves a full 4-man sweep on this bad boy. As you can see from the cover art, Adam Thielen is one of our picks, so we'll go ahead and start with him. Thielen to go over 6.5 receptions looks mighty fine to us tonight against Chicago in Thursday night football. So, as you can see in his last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games, he's missed this mark twice. So he's hit it 6 out of 8. The last game that he played in against Indianapolis, and then the first game of the season against Atlanta. Missed this 7 receptions mark twice. Don't expect that to happen again tonight. They're going to be running and gunning. Fully expect Hubbard to get his receptions and, attempts, rushing attempts. Also, Miles Sanders, but Thielen, as we all know, is the focal point of the passing offense. He is, Bryce Young's favorite target, without question. And he's just one of those elite receivers that you can count on week after week to get the job done. So we love Thielen to go over 6.5 receptions tonight against the Bears and Thursday night football, right? Great pick. Pick number 1. That's the cover art. Hope you guys like that. We've really been trying different stuff there, so hope that's up to par for you guys. We think it's awesome, and we've really gotten a really good response from it. So there you go. There's pick number 1, Adam Thielen. So let's go with pick number 2, and that's going to be a very highly valuable rush yards prop, and that's Deontay Foreman, who's absolutely been beasting. Since Khalil Herbert went down, we have seen the emergence of Roschon Johnson. He's definitely gotten his run and made the most of it. But Deontay Foreman is the man back there in the backfield. He's a power runner. He's an ex-Texan. I really watched him a lot in Houston as well. And he gets the job done. He will also catch a few passes out of the backfield, as you can see here. 1, 3, 1, 2. But our prop for tonight, we love him to go over 56.5. So as far as what he's done this season, he's played in. So this is the full schedule for him that he's played in, that he's been active in the games. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he has met this mark 3 out of the 5. Missed it against the Chargers and then missed it against Green Bay. So fully expect him tonight against Carolina. Bagent does a good job of keeping the defense on their toes. He's fully capable, even though he's a replacement and a rookie, he's fully capable of getting the ball down the field. So that opens up the running game a lot more. I think Justin Fields, when he was in there, obviously he was a great quarterback, but now that he's injured, I think teams were able to key in on the run a lot more. So now that Bagent's back there, he's a lot more of a pass threat than Fields was, I think. That's going to open up the running game for Foreman and even Roschon Johnson to get some carries and get some run. But we fully expect Deontay Foreman to go well over this 56.5-yard line tonight against Carolina, Thursday Night Football. So that's 2 picks down. Adam Thielen over 6.5 receptions. Deontay Foreman over 56.5 rushing yards. Third pick is going to be, let's go with another Carolina Panther. We love Frankie Luvu. All right, let's go over to him to go over 8.5 tackles and assists. And I'm super thrilled that none of these have bumped yet. You guys need to get these in as quickly as possible because you better believe more than likely Foreman, Luvu, and our fourth pick, which I'll show you here in just a minute, are going to bump. So hop on these quick. Luvu, his history here with the Panthers, as you can see, he had in his last 3, 11, 12, and 9. Before that, he only met this line once, but, it's... in his last 3 games, I think he's getting a little bit more time out there on the field. I wouldn't say that these teams are running heavy. He hasn't really faced too many teams this year that have been super run heavy. Indianapolis, Houston, and Miami, all 3 mix in the run fairly well. Detroit, mostly, actually that was in 10-8, so I'm looking at when that was and who they had personnel-wise. Minnesota, very pass-heavy. You can see 5, right? Seattle, a decent mix, I suppose. New Orleans, very run-heavy. Got it. Went over the line. Atlanta, very run-heavy, but that's week 1. What are you going to do? So in these, at least a good mixture of run and pass, which is what he's going to be facing against tonight in Chicago. Against Chicago. 11, 12, 9, 9 again against New Orleans. All at least a good mix of run in the mix. So Frankie Luvu over 8.5 tackles and assists seems like a great play to us tonight. Again, as we always do, guys, we're never going to put bets out there that are plus bets, or I guess what you could call bad bets. These are all minus 120 or above, I believe it is on DraftKings. So all definitely in our favor as far as odds wise. Just need the game script to go how we expect it to. So a really quick review again. Adam Thielen over 6.5 receptions. Deontay Foreman over 56.5 rush yards, and Frankie Luvu over 8.5 tackles and assists. Fourth and final pick for tonight, Darnell Mooney to go over. Where you at, Mooney? He just bumped. Of course he did. Still like him. I don't care. We had him at 28.5 receiving yards. He just bumped up a full 2 yards before I started filming here. Of course he did. Still like him, though. As you can see, against New Orleans, he had 82. Against the Chargers, he had 41. Against the Raiders, he had 32. Against Minnesota, he had 48. And then before that, he just really wasn't super involved in the offense. He had 4 targets against Washington, but didn't catch any balls. Week before that in Denver, went over this line. But then before that, as you can see here for these 2 games, I'm not sure if he was hurt or what may have happened. But he only had the 1 target, no receptions, and then no targets, no receptions. And week 1, 7 targets, 4 receptions, 53 yards. So looks like when he gets the targets and the receptions, he will go over that. We had him at 28 again. Now he's at 30, but still like it. I'll tell you what, now that that's bumped, let's go ahead and look at another one. Hopefully this one hasn't bumped. Rush attempts. It has. Of course it has. Thanks, PrizePicks. Never mind. This is fun. Darnell Mooney over 30.5 receiving yards. Still like it. Think it's a great play. Don't see any reason that it cannot go over this, that he cannot meet this 30.5 line. Carolina is not a super strong pass defense. They do have a fairly decent defense, though. So, but for him, I think they're really going to be keying in. Again, they may be keying in on the run, or they may be keying in on DJ Moore. DJ Moore's just been an absolute beast. You got Cole Kmet to keep the defense's attention as well. That opens up the possibility for Darnell Mooney to go over 30.5 super easy. Now, again, 28.5, I believe, was the line that we had him at. He's bumped up a full 2 yards. I still love it. I still think, he's going to get... For Darnell Mooney, you're looking at a situation where he's going to go, as you can see here, 0 receptions, 1 target, no yards. Or, even with 1 reception, he got 41 yards. So, the average is really high whenever he catches the ball. He's not one of these, little dump out of the backfield, screen pass type of guys. And if he is a screen pass guy, or if he catches a screen pass, he's going to run with it. He's a speed guy. Fully expect him to be able to go over this 30.5 line. Let's see if this matches up. 11.5. Yeah, so this is actually an accurate last 5. As you can see, he's more than 10 yards over as far as an average in receiving yards. So I still like the play. I think it's a great one. 30.5, over 30.5 receiving yards for Darnell Mooney. Absolutely acceptable. If you wanted to look at another option, you couldn't really go too wrong with going Cole Kmet. So let's go ahead and plug him in as a bump replacement. If you're not feeling comfortable with the Darnell Mooney, because of course the odds are not going to be the same as they were at 28.5, and I believe they had him at -130 at 28.5 receiving yards. Now that he's bumped up, I'm sure those odds will go down. So if you're more comfortable with a Cole Kmet type of situation, or even, let's see, I saw a couple of other really nice plays that I liked earlier. Foreman, I don't really like to get too many receiving yards. He's going to be your, pounded up the middle kind of running back. So I think I like Darnell Mooney over 30.5 receiving yards. But again, if you're not comfortable with those odds, feel free to take Cole Kmet at 35.5 receiving yards over. So there's your 4 plays with 1 bump replacement or alternate play. So there you go, guys. Hopefully we can cash tonight. I really feel strong about these 3 for sure. Still feeling pretty good about Darnell Mooney at 30.5 receiving yards, but yeah, I don't remember the last time I did a video where they didn't bump live. This is PrizePicks these days. They are all over this stuff. Let's get these locked in while we still can, while there's still no bumps. Go ahead and do that now. As soon as you see the video, I suggest you do that immediately. Again, Khalil Herbert has been ruled out, so Deontay Foreman is still very valuable. Adam Thielen is just a beast. Going over 6.5 receptions is kind of what the man does. Luvu has been very consistently over 8.5 tackles and assists, at least in the past 3 games for sure. Tonight's going to be a competitive one, so I fully expect him to be able to do that tonight. And then, past that, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more of our videos that we'll be putting out on a daily basis. And check out that pinned link in the comments below. That's where for either $14.99 or $29.99, you'll be able to find a Patreon link that'll get you access to our Discord, right? Until next time, guys, I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Go check out our new shorts that we're putting out on the YouTube videos, or on our YouTube channel as well. Mr. Vicious finally got his face in front of the camera. Proud of that guy. He's doing a great job. Go check him out. He's 2 for 2 so far, baby. 100%. So go check that out. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that fun stuff. Check out our pinned link in the comments below for access to the Discord. And until next time, guys, I'm JohnPick with Sharp Bets DFS. Let's get that money, son.